SVG's Jason Dachman. We're here with another episode of SVG Sports Tech On Demand, and I'm here with Ian McDonough, CEO of Blackbird Video. Ian, first of all, everyone healthy and safe in your home, and where are you coming to us from?
Yes, they are. Thank you, Jason. We're coming from West London at the moment, our temporary headquarters. We are usually Wimbledon based, but we're all spread around the country right now and all around the world actually. So everyone's
Good.
working.
Well, glad to hear everybody is safe. Now, Blackbird Video, cloud-based editing platform. Tell us just a little, just basic, sort of what you guys offer. What is the platform all about?
So we are a professional video editor that is available purely in a web browser tab. So that we're cloud-based or cloud-native. We allow a very powerful set of editing tools to be available in a browser with a highly responsive performance, highly responsive experience for the user, but with a very low or variable bandwidth connection. So you can be sitting at home in our very houses right now on a bandwidth as low as 2 megabits and be able to edit to a highly professional nature, publish from there, but with very high responsiveness. That's what we do.
Well, I mean, obviously, look, we're in a time when everyone is working from home, everyone is working remotely, trying to self-quarantine and be safe, but content still has to get out there. So I'm sure that your guys' phones have been very busy with people looking for a solution like this. So how are you working with media production companies during the age of the coronavirus pandemic in order to allow their operations to stay up and running, but remotely?
So yeah, we are. It's been very busy, and metaphorically, yes, the phones have been ringing off the hook. We have teams all around the UK and in the US. We are able to offer either a virtualized machine or a cloud-based solution during this crisis. We also not during the crisis, we have an on-premise opportunity or facility as well. But yeah, during the crisis, it's all about either VMs or cloud-based solutions. We are deploying that all remotely. We are allowing what's been happening recently with obviously live sport having pretty much ceased, and a lot of production having moved remote. We are allowing a lot of our sports customers in particular to be able to access centralized archive material, whether that be on premise or in the cloud, and create new social media clips, new OTT clips, or in fact new stitched together end-to-end programming for fan bases to allow those entities to engage fully with their fan base.
That's great. Yeah. And again, these are the kind of tools that everybody is exploring right now because they have to, if they're going to keep creating content, when there is no live sport, they still want to serve their fans, right?
Well, it was a move that was happening, inexorably towards this position. The last few weeks has really accelerated it.
Right.
And what has become something that was a lot of people very interested in and were trying out has suddenly become front and center the most important thing that they've got to do. So yeah, being able to mobilize very quickly.
Yeah, and you've gained some new customers, I'm sure, that obviously probably had plans, but this accelerated those plans, potentially to move remotely. Can you just give me an idea of some of the organizations you guys are working with on the sports and the media and entertainment side?
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a big customer, A&E Networks, for instance, who are obviously based in New York and Stamford, Connecticut. They were a big customer since last summer, mid-2019. They have recently just doubled their capacity because every single editor at A&E Networks, whether they be in New York or Stanford, is now working remotely. And so all of their content are now transcoded into Blackbird, and they're accessing that remotely and creating new content from archive and from fairly fresh material. And we have actually, as of this morning, we have a new customer, Arsenal Football Club in the UK, Premier League team, who are doing something similar. They have a distributed workforce around the world, teams around the world, and they're able to access centralized archive of content and create fresh social media clips for their fans and for their broadcast output, completely fresh programming for that. So it's really, remote working was something that we've always had.
Hmm.
But we've always talked about Blackbird as being very fast to drive efficiencies and productivity in companies' workflows, and it really absolutely does that. We haven't usually talked about it being the remote tool. The remote tool is something that over the last few weeks has become obviously now the main draw, which is really interesting.
Right. And I'm sure we're going to continue to see these workflows evolve, as we get to the other side of all this. The production ecosystem is going to be different as well. And I'm sure that you guys will react to that. But Ian, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time, and please do stay safe and stay healthy.
You too, Jason. Thank you very much. All the best. Stay safe.
For more episodes of SVG Sports Tech On Demand, stay tuned to sportsvideo.org and the SVG YouTube channel.